So June 1st, I got a call at 5 a.m. in the morning. They told me that my mom wasn't breathing. By the time I got here, they said that she wasn't gonna make it.
A young woman becomes the head of the household overnight.
And so I just hugged my siblings as much as I could and told them it was gonna be okay.
Tonight, how you can help this 19-year-old raise her 7 siblings.
When I heard Monica was gonna take us in, it made me really happy.
Plus, the NFL makes moves to curb the rapid spread of coronavirus. And with more people shopping online than ever, the holiday season is porch pirate season. One woman is delivering a warning tonight.
I was just like, no freaking way. I was like, this actually happened to me.
Americans are on pace to spend about $9 billion today, the most ever spent online on Black Friday.
This year, in-person shopping looked different than what we're used to. Stores were a lot less crowded. The biggest difference was the number of people sitting in their cars waiting for curbside pickup.
With online shopping comes a different warning. Denver7's Addie Guajardo spoke with a mother who recently fell victim to a porch pirate and shows us how you can protect your belongings.
COVID-19 cut back foot traffic and long lines on the biggest shopping day of the year across the U.S. This year, shoppers like KRISTIWATERS got an early start.
I've done majority of my shopping already online. I'm continuing to do it online.
Like many, this mother of 4 is trying to avoid the crowds.
Just to be safer this year.
60% of shoppers plan to do at least some shopping from the comfort of their home. That means more packages delivered at doorsteps.
I was just like, no freaking way.
And more opportunities for the Grinch to steal Christmas.
Grabs the big old box.
It happened just minutes after Waters got a notification on her phone about a delivery while working from her living room.
4 or 5 minutes.
Her daughter's pink electric car was stolen in broad daylight.
It was my daughter's big Christmas present.
Waters caught the thief on the prowl while reviewing her video.
I could see him on my ring. He waited behind the FedEx truck.
Commerce City and Denver police are reminding people to be vigilant and offered a few steps to help save you a heartache.
You don't know what people have been through.
And headache. To help keep your belongings safe, track your package, mail it to work or a family member who will be home. You can also arrange to pick it up at a checkpoint or at a store, or have it shipped to a locker.
Set up my apps now, and I'm going to be going to lockers. I'm going to go into checkpoints.
In Colorado, porch pirates caught can face theft charges, which can vary based on the item's value. In states like Texas, they can face felony charges. Waters wants to remind Grinches near and far, they're not welcome.
And I really want this guy caught.
Addie Guajardo, Denver7.
Nearly 1,800 hospital beds are in use by COVID patients or people with COVID symptoms. That number held steady all week. You can see the curve beginning to flatten on our graphic. We hope the trend accelerates and more people are discharged in the coming days. The state reported nearly 4,300 new cases today. That's better than yesterday, but we would like those numbers to be more like they were in September, when Colorado averaged less than 500 new cases every day. The Broncos are planning to practice tomorrow and play Sunday against the Saints. Practice was canceled today after several COVID test results among Broncos players and staff. The entire NFL will close facilities on Monday and Tuesday to try to stop the virus from spreading further. The league wants to avoid rescheduling games. They already moved Ravens Steelers from Thanksgiving to Tuesday because several Ravens players have the virus.
The state is piloting some new guidelines for restaurants. First, a restaurant must get certified through a local health department. Once that happens, they then get to have more people in their dining room. So, for example, in a county at, let's say, level orange, would then be if they get certified, they would then be able to operate at level yellow. Well, right now, this is only being tested in Mesa County. If it is successful, expect to see the program rolled out statewide. A pub owner in Greeley says he's stuck between the state's COVID restrictions and his county saying continue as normal.
Brandon Bird owns Bulldog Pub and Grub in Greeley, which is in Weld County. He claims he was told by county officials that he was in the clear to operate his restaurant as long as it was done safely. Then on Wednesday, the state came in and suspended his liquor license for having indoor dining.
It feels like mom and dad are fighting, and dad tells you one thing, mom tells you another. What are you supposed to do?
Governor Polis made clear this week that he does not believe individual county commissions have any say on enforcement. It is the state's business, and they will suspend the liquor and business licenses of anyone who doesn't comply. For the 17th day in a row, there are a record number of people hospitalized with COVID in the U.S. In many states, including ours, the number of people hospitalized with the virus is twice as high as it was a month ago. Top health officials worry the holiday weekend will make things worse.
What we don't want to see is yet another surge superimposed upon the surge that you just described.
In the United States do not have enough COVID-19 testing kits to meet the demand, and now, as they race to keep up, they're also running low on supplies for other routine tests like strep throat, pneumonia, and UTIs.
Since June, I have been worried about this exact moment. You have the COVID surge, the upcoming holidays, and the winter season, and you have respiratory season.
Health leaders are calling for federal assistance to help keep these labs up with demand. And Tuesday, there will be a vote on who should receive a coronavirus vaccine first. A CDC advisory panel will issue guidance, but individual states will make their own decisions. As it stands right now, frontline workers and high-risk people could get the vaccine in the next few weeks. The general population will probably have to wait until spring.
A tragic update tonight. The Circle K clerk shot on Thanksgiving night died while in surgery last night. He has not been identified. Tonight, take a good look at the man in the plaid shirt. Arapahoe County deputies believe that is the man who shot and killed the clerk after stealing cigarettes and money. There is a cash reward for information about the suspect. In Longmont, Edward Hoyd, the man suspected of attacking and killing a 71-year-old cyclist, was arrested this morning after reports of a man throwing rocks at businesses. He's in jail tonight. He hasn't been charged in the cyclist's death.
In Pennsylvania today, a federal appeals court ruling said that President Trump's election fraud claims have no merit. Judge Stefanos Bibas, who is a Trump appointee, wrote, quote, "Calling an election unfair does not make it so. Charges require specific allegations and then proof. We have neither here," end quote. The president's legal team has yet to score a significant victory in court or provide evidence of enough fraud to overturn the election result.
In Wisconsin tonight, Joe Biden's lead grew after a recount of Milwaukee County. Dane County, which includes Madison, should finish its recount this weekend. Under Wisconsin law, this recount is paid for by the Trump campaign if he doesn't end up winning.
Most of us at 19 years old could barely take care of ourselves, much less 7 younger siblings.
Denver7's Jacqueline Allen found that this is what a Thornton 19-year-old willingly took on after her mother's sudden death.
I have 7 younger siblings and 1 older sibling. First one is Jason, the youngest, and then it's Rose, Joey, Joshua, James, Jasmine, Jamie, me, Jordan, and then I have one for my mom.
In the season when we all seek tradition,
It's just still nice to have a tradition that makes us feel that our mom is still with us.
the Torres family is mourning the loss
This is a picture of all of us when we were younger.
of the mother who kept their traditions alive.
So June 1st, I got a call at 5 a.m. in the morning, and they told me that my mom wasn't breathing. By the time I got here, they said that she wasn't going to make it.
Monica Torres is just 19 years old, but without hesitation, this teenager put her plans on hold to move back in with her 7 younger siblings in their Thornton home.
I decided that I didn't want my siblings to be separated and go into the foster care system, and I didn't want them living in different households.
Her youngest brother, Jason, just 9 years old.
The day that my mom passed, I was just worrying, I didn't know what to do. And I was just my heart just broke. Once it was time to go home, I just felt like I was okay. Now I gotta not worry, because now my sisters are here for me. And I just want to say that all my sisters are the best.
Soon, though, Monica, a part-time barista, learned about unpaid water bills, now her responsibility.
Terrified. I don't make $1,600 a week, maybe a month, but that doesn't include other bills and food and clothes and all the other stuff that we need.
I said to myself, we have to do something for her.
Sandy Jones is the executive director of the Butterfly Foundation, helping families who have experienced tragedy.
When we have a really special story, we essentially kind of contact everybody we know and say, can we kind of band together and help this family?
So the Butterfly Foundation reached out to Denver7, asking if our viewers could help the Torres family pay a month of bills, and they will match.
What we'd like to do with Denver7 Gives is for the first $2,500 of donations, we'd like to match it. I just want to hug you.
For these brothers and sisters, this offer brings new hope, a fresh start, making new traditions. Together.
It would mean the world, giving them a good Christmas instead of having to worry about all my paychecks going to bills, and just starting off the new year like a clean slate.
In Denver, Jacqueline Allen for Contact Denver7.
Just a tough situation. If you would like to help the Torres family, just go to thedenverchannel.com. Click on Denver7 Gives and look for Help for 7 Siblings in the drop-down menu.
And Denver7 Gives really is working. Last night, we told you about Res Dog Rescue. They foster animals from other states and bring them back to Colorado. Well, because of the pandemic, their need has never been higher. In fact, right now, they're really helping one dog with a terrible case of mange recover and hopefully soon find a new home. So after our story aired last night at 10, generous viewers like you gave nearly $8,000 to help the rescue with its mission. If you're interested in donating, again, there's still time. Go over to thedenverchannel.com and find the Denver7 Gives section.
Chilly but sunny for the Front Range today. Coming up, I'll let you know when we'll see snow again.
Hotels took a hit when the pandemic caused most people to stop traveling.
It's like there's no end in sight.
Tonight, we'll show you how those businesses plan to rebound and bring back lost jobs.
And on a week where Colorado's 3 biggest football programs were impacted by COVID, our sports team is here to get you hyped for a jam-packed weekend.